Welcome to Quantum Break Part 12.
Labored breathing.
And as you might have noticed, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Welcome back to Quantum Break Part 12, and now we are back doing the TV episodes. And this is episode what, Pedro?
And as you might have noticed, this time in order to record the episode, I used the timeline menu instead of actually recording it in the actual main campaign. That's because, like we've established in the previous TV episode, the subtitles are very faulty and sometimes go complete. Out. So, but when you do select the episodes individually on the timeline menu, it doesn't happen. So, for the sake of the audience, I'm recording the episodes this way from now on.
So let me get this straight. The game is programmed so badly that if
they can even get subtitles right.
In-game TV episode while playing the game, the subtitles may be faulty. That you have to access them from the menu to make sure that the subtitles will work.
You know you're in trouble when you can't even get subtitles right.
What? Okay, seriously,
now what?
Okay, this is seriously a game that I want to know what happened behind the scenes, because from going to how confident they were with this game back when it was first announced to this, that something big must have happened.
Anyway, Mister Banananozzle here has managed to escape.
Wait, I thought we were rooting for this.
The hacker douchebag whips.
That's the hacker guy? Wait. Oh,
Reminder, this guy has never appeared officially in the game aside from those logs.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I got him mixed up with the guy...
You mean data logs, Teo. They were texts.
Hey, guys, guess what I'm doing for this one? I'm watching this in full screen.
Oh, goody. And Martin is... you notice how Martin has that thing, those drops that he's putting in his eyes? The game never explains what the hell that even is. Like, seriously.
No?
Those
sort of weird camera thing.
Those shots of him putting those drops on his eyes, and it happened also in episode 1, allow me to remind you, those shots are a waste of our time. It never amounts to anything. It's
like that bit in Shaq Fu where they...
Is it something that shows up in the...
Okay.
It's like the bit in Shaq Fu where they have those skeleton soldiers that are never mentioned again after that one scene.
Okay,
everybody. Today we're shooting a scene where he puts drops on his eyes. No questions, damn it. No questions. I have a very specific vision, guys.
Okay, I'm curious. Is it possible that the reason for the drops in the eye show up in like a different timeline played?
I won't deny the possibility. I won't deny the possibility, but at the same time, if you're not gonna make it an obligatory plot point, shouldn't the episodes be programmed to avoid that scene for the sake of avoiding filler?
Well, to be fair, lots of games these days, in fact, even the good games do it well, but some games do it in basically, you see something, and then sometimes you have to rewind time or do something so that you get the ideal behind it. For example, in some of the Arkham games, you may get the certain plot point, but then, often it's side stuff. So you can then...
Oh, goody. We've decided to
find something on a different route.
The writers decided to go Wachowskis on us.
Oh, fuck. That's the last thing I need.
Basically, it turns out Paul was right, and Martin is indeed a traitor, and he's planning on... basically, he believes that Paul, at this point, because of his sickness, can't think straight. So he's decided to, basically take over the company. And
who's Martin again?
The black guy. Yeah.
So here's what I don't get. Why doesn't he just, tell Paul about this? I'm pretty sure Paul might understand.
Well, remember, Java, he did kind of tell him earlier, but Paul refuses to listen to him.
Okay. Question, what impact does this company actually have on things for Martin to want to betray him?
That guy's beard looks really off.
I don't know, Joe, but it's never explained. It's just this vague evil corporation that does stuff.
Wait, Pedro, I think I get it.
Hold on, let Web say something. Hold on, go ahead, Web.
It's like that character from Lady in the Water who only exercised one half body. This guy's got more hair on one side of his mustache than the other.
Alright, go ahead, Joe.
Maybe it's a lightning dweebs.
Pedro, I feel like we may have commentated or talked about it before, but wasn't there a game, Michael, where you could go to different time phases of a certain thing and see different things going on?
Time and Eternity?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it goes something that was a bit looking open worldish, where you could basically go to any time of the day and like we'll see differences, like what happened here and there.
Did we? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! I just realized what I was thinking of. They could be trying to. Can't believe I'm saying this. They may be trying to do something like the timed events in Pokemon. Now, hear me out here. You know how in stuff like where certain things happen in the day or nighttime in Pokemon and how you hear or see about it, but you have to come at a certain time to actually see the effects that thing does currently or what it does? I'm wondering if maybe it's sort of similar to that, where here you have to pick a certain timeline to get what's going on in the timeline you didn't pick. Like, they reference each other. Like, say, oh, I do this, you don't see it in this timeline, but then they do it in the other timeline, and then you go, oh, that's...
Time is of the essence. Get it?
Oh, and now I remember. Oh my god. And now I remember the initial game I was thinking of before even that. This is like, this could be like Majora's Mask. Like, you know how...
Except Majora's Mask is interesting.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like, well, you know, it's like, well, you know, like, well, how in Majora's Mask, like, well, even for certain missions, you have to go to different times, you know, like, well, for things to happen. But you also hear about this, like, for example, if you don't do a certain mission, you hear about how, oh, this person died.
Oh, hold on, this scene is actually unintentionally hilarious.
Okay.
How long? We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but just give me a time.
Please don't make me have an emotion.
I'm surprised they didn't make a time pun there.
If you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
Oh. Time broke.
Don't you just hate it when it happened?
Yeah. It was like, oh, fuck it.
Like, such like, whatever.
Okay.
Also, Windows iPad thing.
Ding. Anyway, what was happening earlier?
Guys, I can't believe it took the game this long to do Microsoft product placement.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well.
Microsoft is iPod? Isn't that Apple?
No. I was just saying it looks like an iPad, Joe. But again, I was just saying I'm surprised.
Oh.
You're
saying iPad.
Microsoft product placement.
I think he means Android.
Well, yeah. Remember, Dibs, Android is Microsoft. iWare technology is Apple.
Anyway, what I was saying was, basically in the earlier scene with Douche Nozzle and Martin, basically Martin wanted him to help him bring down Paul. That's basically it.
So shouldn't we be rooting for these two then?
Well, actually, Joe, we're kind of supposed to be rooting for Liam here, because he's the one who has a wife that's pregnant, I guess.
Oh, now
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. Liam and Douche Nozzle here. They look so similar that I honestly mistook Douche Nozzle for Liam at first.
Honestly, Jova, almost every character in this game is a complete asshole. It's really hard to root for someone.
Yeah.
Except for Jack. Oh wait, never mind.
Speaking of the Devil Tail, Liam just unnecessarily tackled Mr. Douche Nozzle.
Okay, of course.
Bitch, I got a pregnant wife at home, and that automatically makes me a complex character. So don't.
Is he using an abridged? Is he using an abridged version of the Navy SEALs copy pasta?
Yeah, but anyway, to cap off my point, Pedro, this may be a someone trying and failing to do what Majora's Mask did with the whole, you have to look at this from every time possible to get the full picture of the world here, showing different scenarios, references,
sure, I guess.
Later. Either that, or it's all explained somewhere in a text box.
Like that text box right there, Jova?
No, I mean the long email text.
And now we have the sewer level, kinda.
Well, I'm glad it's just confined in a TV episode.
Wait, didn't we go through here in the video game? Also, when is this taking place during the game?
It's kind of hard to tell because, again, they don't... Basically, the only reference of time you have is those little text boxes that show up, like that one that showed up earlier, X hours after Fracture. That's the only time reference you have, and it doesn't quite explain everything. It's
well,
just...
this is clearly after the party
like...
and after Jack kidnapped the scientist.
Probably,
so
yeah.
This is what it would feel like if Frank Miller made a video game.
Yeah. Oh god, this scene. Basically, okay, Dwiz, you were talking about the skeleton soldiers in Shaq Fu. Well, Here's another example of that. We're about to watch a scene with Martin that goes absolutely nowhere. It never gets brought up again.
So they're looking for something.
Actually, they're not looking for something. Basically, this is a secret thing that Martin has hidden from. I guess I think that's it because again, the game doesn't quite explain it, so I'm forced to assume things.
Also, you abandoned some blue and orange on the parallaxes blend and.
So, aside from Paul's sickness, what exactly is Martin's main, reason for wanting to take over the company?
Ambition.
I guess he's just a douchebag. I don't know.
Oh wait, no, or maybe he sees what true evils.
Something's imprisoned.
Yeah, basically he's talking to
he's the
Dr. Kim.
doctor, remember?
He's talking about the Dr. Kim who's in prison there. Apparently he has something to do, Dr. Kim, but again, the game never fucking explains what the hell this is all about.
Wait, to return to the infinite.
He's talking to the project. What lifeboat?
Seriously, this plot just reeks of unfinished. Like there's plot points that are missing. There's subplots that completely go nowhere and are dropped immediately.
Really?
I'm really honestly curious if these are.
We use musical notes for the subtitles to represent the fact that he's singing. Couldn't we just put Martin sings?
Yeah, and now he makes everything explode for some reason.
What?
I don't even know, man.
Okay,
So he
okay.
killed his own men because.
Okay.
I guess Sam Lake saw The Dark Knight and he thought he wanted some cool guy who doesn't look at explosions thing.
Okay. I'm really honestly curious at this point if, honestly, the reason there are so many plot holes is because these plot holes are explained in different timelines.
Okay, mate, now's your chance to run away.
Honestly, Jova, even if it is like that, Jova, you shouldn't have to play a game multiple times to even understand what's going on, honestly.
Oh, I agree.
Why isn't Mr. Douche-Nozzle affected?
Remember, Theo, he has
He doesn't have any more equipment. I can clearly saw him removing it at the beginning of the
He's
episode.
got no. I got it. He took time travel proof pills.
Theo, honestly, Theo, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Mate, they're frozen in time. Just run away. They can't stop you. They're frozen. Oh, you idiot.
Yeah, honestly, he probably would have caught up with him anyway, considering how weak he seems.
So here's my question.
I got it. Take his gun, shoot a bullet, and then the bullet will hit his head when time unfreezes. Bam! See, game over.
Not just that, dude, but here's my question. What was the point of that time stop that was literally just the episode just stopping for no reason and for like a minute. Yeah.
I guess they're really just establishing that time is getting broken, yo.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay, here's my question. Where's that water coming from?
Run away!
Explanation, please.
Okay, water is obviously not supposed to be there, so will this get explained
Well,
later?
they're not in.
Nope.
Aren't they in a sewer-like level?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tio. They're in an area which clearly shouldn't have water because, it's a place where people can walk.
Oh no!
What?
Oh
What?
my god!
What is it, Twiz?
Oh god! I could clearly see that there was no water coming from down that way, even though there was a water sound effect. Oh,
Budget,
Jesus.
Twiz, budget. And now he gets shot.
So painful.
Basically, Liam is of course a traitor, so obviously Monarch is hunting him.
So is Liam died?
No, he's not. He can't die. He can't die because he's kind of another main character.
Liam's not dead like
Well,
that,
they
is
could
he?
have taken the.
No. He doesn't die. He doesn't die yet. He only dies later.
Wait, he dies?
Yeah.
Oops.
Honestly, Dibs, do you really give a shit?
Well, depending on whether or not what role he'll play in the story, I want to know how much I should call this game out on how stupidly they handle it.
Don't worry, Joe. Oh.
Wait, was she his wife?
No.
I forget.
No, they kind of met at that party and whatever.
Okay, look. I hate Charlie just as much as you, girl, but honestly, one, why do you care so much about a guy you barely knew him? Two, what reason did Charlie have to actually risk his life for all this, aside from what for all he knew was a madman threatening him with a gun? Oh my god, you're actually making me sympathize with Charlie.
So, is Charlie mismatched mustache here?
Yes.
Yeah.
AKA Mr. Douche Nozzle, as I've nicknamed them.
I'm sorry, these characters just feel so interchangeable. I keep thinking that one's called Charlie and this one's called Adam or something.
I don't blame you.
So, yeah. This dialogue.
Okay, I know Sam Lake technically didn't write any of the dialogue for this, but
He was still the producer and overseer. He
yeah.
Oh,
So...
Jesus. That's violent.
So yeah, and guess what? Liam just shrugs off the gunshot and he just goes away.
What?
Was he
So
wearing
not
a
only,
got
that
shots in
particular,
the
not, on-
shoulder.
not only that particular henchman was completely irrelevant to know about because he just dies, but this guy shrugs off 2 gunshots in the back.
Was
Well-
he wearing a
well-
bulletproof vest?
Well,
maybe?
no. Well, to be fair, Dwez, let's not forget that, like I've said, you'd be surprised by how long a human being can survive based on adrenaline.
True. However, the fact that he was lying down and looked like he was winded, and then let's just rue it. That's what's
Oh,
weird.
that's nice.
I think you got him, dude. Oh, there you go, Jova. 18 hours after fracture in time. There you go.
Which fracture in time? There's been so many.
You know, no. The fracture as in the experiment going wrong at the
The
beginning.
beginning of these events.
Oh. Wait, so this has all been happening in what? Oh, right, time travel. I guess Jack can do that.
So yeah, now Paul is seeing echoes of the future.
Oh, what about my treatments? I'm afraid so.
Well, shit.
You know what this means? You don't know for sure.
God damn it!
Jack. He wants me to become him. He wants me to.
Not really.
What?
He just wants to save his
Is
brother.
he talking about Bane?
No, he's talking about Jack, our protagonist.
Is who got them in the Kim's lab.
There you go. Basically, Martin. Okay, I'm guessing maybe again. I'm basically picking up the crumbs. I'm guessing what he means is what they mean here is that Martin just blew up that shit because he wanted to destroy Paul's treatments, and that's why he's pissed off. And Paul thinks it was Jack who did it.
Doesn't this place have security cameras?
Apparently
Well,
not.
to
Dwebs.
be fair, Dwebs, I think he might have blown a fuse when he blew that explosion. That tends to
Yeah, but
erase
Joe,
evidence.
the footage is probably recorded part of the building.
Well,
and
remember
you can still
this.
rewind the stuff.
And how hard do you think it is for Martin Fats, the second in command, to, doctor that footage?
Yes, blinded by a fool's love.
Yeah.
A woman who you've only shared one scene.
Wow.
What do you plan? Sophia's loyal.
Sophia's loyal? I don't know. I don't even know Sophia, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Exactly.
What's happening now? I owe this to her.
All right. So this is the basically this is the plot MacGuffin that is going to solve everything in the end.
I will do this using my Windows 10 laptop.
Still better than Vista.
Calibrating for lifeboat protocol.
Wait, so
What's
you're
the
doing
lifeboat?
this...
What's the lifeboat protocol?
Basically, this lifeboat protocol is the plan that Paul has to, when time eventually stops for good.
Remember, it was that guy in the tub that Martin blew up at the beginning.
So, wait, he's putting it into effect now? But, dude, are you sure time's even that close to breaking?
Well, Jova, I guess he wants to make sure.
Lifeboat protocol initiated.
Basically, there's a lifeboat protocol is a plan to basically bring in a bunch of chosen people into a time-proof area so they can survive the permanent time stop, so they can rebuild society and humanity.
It's Team Flair's plan all over
Where
again.
have I heard this before? Noah's Ark.
Oh, as Tio said, Team Flare kind of did that in. Wait, so you're ripping off the plot from a Pokemon game?
Sure,
Well-
whatever.
Fair Leaves. This game was projected years before Pokemon X and Y.
And again, Dwibs. It's also based off of the whole Noah's Ark thing, you know, take these two people
Well,
and animals
Noah's
to
Ark
survive.
was more focused on the animals and just a human family.
Wait.
Here is just
So what are they actually going to use these people for?
Rebuild society, Dwibs. Reproduce.
Oh boy,
Reproduce.
this scene.
So it's that scene from The Matrix Reloaded where the architect says you have to get this amount of men and this amount of women to rebuild society.
Hey guys, are you ready for gratuitous and pointless violence coupled by some melodramatic acting?
You didn't tell me we were watching.
Hospital, I'm all for it.
But Pedro, this game already has that.
Wait,
Well,
pointless
we're gonna reach a new high now, Dwibs.
Wait. Pointless gruesomeness and bloody scenes? You didn't tell me that Mel Gibson had a hand in this. Although, admittedly, his latest
That
film,
guy's
that
face.
Hacksaw Bridging, is apparently pretty great from what my sister tells me.
So basically, that's a Monarch guy, and yeah. Basically, he came here to take Emily with him.
Wait, his
His
she-
wife, yeah.
yeah, but isn't she pregnant?
Yes, she is.
Supposed to be.
Yes, she is.
Weird. She's doesn't look,
Yeah, she doesn't look pregnant.
and she's on duty and everything.
And maybe,
And
maybe her pregnancy is still in the early months, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
No. Hold on.
Says she's 8 months pregnant.
Yeah. She's 8 months pregnant, and I recall that we saw her looking more pregnant in the first episode too.
Look at the pretty bunny, look at the pretty bunny.
Yeah, take a keyboard to the face.
A Windows keyboard.
You see, this script was written with this very keyboard in my hands.
Don't you just hate it? Well, hey, Teo, has this ever happened in any of the hospitals you worked at?
Thank goodness, no.
Okay, I'll give it this. It does at least feel like that they want to kill each other.
You know, here's what I don't get. Monarch, if you don't want to attract too much attention, why not just why don't you just have the police handle this? It's like, why would you send in a Monarch agent to do this?
Because they're evil corporation, Jova.
They're stupid, it seems.
Oh, God. And he's dead.
Wow, he didn't put up nearly as much fight as a guy's being strangled normally would in an action scene.
Yeah.
Hollywood strangling, that's a new frontier.
Oh, now it hurts.
You know,
Delayed reaction there, eh, mate?
you know, speaking medically,
Yeah, I'm
if
sure your girlfriend will love you so much now that she saw you killing a person in cold blood.
also, seriously, the way adrenaline works,
Here we go.
it should only...
Time for some melodrama.
Well, that guy was trying to kill you.
Didn't his wife know he was already, you know, like one of their
No,
top agents anyway?
No. The wife never knew anything about his work.
Well, it is on fault then for not telling her from the get-go, or what, does she just have a phobia against people like that?
Maybe she's just an idiot. Maybe.
Besides, that guy tried to kill you. What do you expect him to do? Just let him do it.
What?
Also, how ironic, he's telling his pregnant wife to go away from the hospital. You know, with this game where any more cliche... You know, it's this game where any more cliche, she'd be having the baby right here, right now.
This scene is too cliche. This scene is too cliche.
She's so cliche.
Wait, you did this to... Okay, look, not to knock your methods, dude, but, did you really need to do that to protect her? I mean, was the Monarch guy about to kill her? Now, granted, yes, apparently... Wait, hold on. Why is Monarch
He
even
could
trying
have
to
just
kill
knocked them
her?
out. He could have just knocked them out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I completely forgot, but why is Monarch chasing this guy in the first place? Was it because he let Jack
Because he
go or
betrayed. Because he
something?
betrayed the company by letting
By
Jack
letting
go.
Jack go.
Yes.
Okay, so why go to the depths of killing his wife, though? I mean, what good will that do? I mean,
Because drama. Because drama.
Because it's evil.
And she's now okay with that.
Well, to be fair, I mean, again, what did she expect him to do? Just let him kill her?
Paul?
Are they setting up for a dramatic
Oh,
turnaround?
we're over here.
Oh, guess not.
There you go.
You know, just gonna say, Turnabout Rise from the Ashes did this so much better.
There you go. He's seeing the thing about sending Martin to prison or something. Basically, Jack can see echoes of the past, but Paul can see echoes from the future. And when they fuse, they become the ultimate time travel superhero.
Of course. Also, are we ever going to get more detail on that failed assassination attempt?
But sir, I'm not quite sure I told you all the information.
Please tell me they're not going to do all that off screen and that's the last we see of Hatch.
Why does he have...
No, we're going to see more of Hatch, don't worry.
Hold on. Why did he add an ear auricle or something like that on his right here?
I don't know.
The secret history
of time travel.
Yeah, as Angry Joe pointed out in his review, this is definitely the best act in the game. It's still not that good, but hey, this is it's like Joe said at the beginning. It actually gets a bit better in acts 4 and 5, and then never mind. I forgot. It still sucks.
So there's 5 acts total.
Yes, 5 acts, 4 episodes, 4 junctions.
So what you're saying is that this game basically went downhill for the first 3 acts, and yet now by Act 4 it's going to start going up.
A bit, yeah, but don't expect any miracles.
And I'm still expecting for there to be even greater stupidity lying in wait too.
Yeah, there will.
You took the one thing Mr. Serene needed.
Oh, that's right. We're still doing the interview.
That made you priority.
Yeah, when does exactly Jack gets with that, journalist?
At the end.
So please tell me it's not after the climax and it's like right before the climax, so there's actually a sense of suspense.
No, this interview is going to cover the entire story. Sorry.
How many more TV episodes are there?
Yeah, one more.
Only one.
Dramatic tension? What the fuck is that shit?
I never had any tension since, like, part 2.
Alright, everybody, so see ya for Act 4.
See ya.
Yeah.